Hi, I'm Amy WIlliamson, the new head sand volleyball coach, starting our program this year. There's really no pressure the first year. It's really a beginning program with everything. No one's really sure exactly how it's going to pan out. It's, like I said, it's a brand new program. It's not even going to have NCAA championship the first year, so everyone's kind of just, we're excited to figure it out, and we're all, kind of a little not sure how it's gonna work, but we are excited, and all of our girls are really excited to get out there. Our staff right now works really well together, and I've been associate head coach for a year for the indoor team. So Coach Momich really gives all of us a lot of responsibility, so it's not that big of a change, and I also have a very strong personality, so it's kind of something I'm used to. A lot of it will transfer over. It's a different game as far as climate and the elements that you're dealing with, obviously the surface, and it's just a different style of the way you train that'll change over. But I've done a lot of research and a lot of playing sand myself, so we feel pretty well prepared as a staff for the season. Well, we're supposed to be building 3 sand courts on campus, and then hopefully we'll have access to Coconut Beach for large tournaments, depending on where they move Coconut Beach to. Well, depending on how many schools I can get to come over and play us, I think just a different style of volleyball. It's very exciting. If you notice in the Olympics, everyone actually watches sand volleyball, and that's one of the things that's most televised. So I think that everyone will be really excited, and it's a lot of fun to watch, and it's high energy, high intensity, and 2 people on the court, so it's a lot of movement. Yes, yeah, that's our plan for the first year or 2, and then hopefully identify some of the top sand players that play on our indoor team, and then they'll be like the only ones. Then we'll have some sand only players that'll come in, but it'll be a gradual process. Indoor, we're putting pieces together because, like you're saying, there's 6 people on the court, so you're okay. Well, we really need a very big kid for the next year that can hit well, or we need a setter for that next year. Or you're kind of piecing everything together. Whereas in sand, like you're looking for the average height player that can do it all, that can hit shots, that can pass, that can set, all those skills. Well, actually, the first day we talk with our student athletes about doing well right away and getting your GP up really high, because you just never know after college if you're going to want to go on to your grad school or whatever. Everyone thinks that when they come to college that this is it, I'm done with college, and usually they're not, especially now where everyone has their masters and everyone's going to grad school. So we really work a lot with them, and our other assistants actually work really closely with our girls in order to make sure that they're on the path to do well, and we've been successful. Whereas volleyball has always had 3-2 as a team or higher, and have had team academic awards recognized nationally. So that's our goal. Will be our goal for sand as well. Well, short term is actually for us to identify. As you know, it'll be doubles, so we'll have 5 doubles team. Our short term goal is to identify 2 to 3 really strong doubles groups that'll be able to beat the top doubles teams in the country, and then hopefully get strong 4 and 5 teams of doubles teams. But ideally, now that I know that there's going to be a ABCA kind of put together national championship, they're only going to take 4 teams, and I think getting in right away the first year and being able to go would be huge. Really just balancing indoor practices with sand practices and trying to figure it out. And me and the head coach for indoor have really been looking at schedules, and we're trying to plan ahead, and more so than ever, we're looking a year ahead of planning and practices, and okay, this is an indoor day, this is a sand day, and trying to piece it all together while still giving our girls enough time for academics, recovery, making sure that they're not worn down or hurt or anything like that. So that has been the biggest challenge. A lot of sand conditioning is just going to be done through playing. The best conditioning that they're going to be is competing intensely against another doubles team, running around in the heat, and that's the other thing about the elements, is that they can't be outside for too long. You can't go 3 hours like you would indoors. You're going to go maybe an hour and a half of intense running around, jumping in the sand, and then that's going to be enough for the conditioning. Intense, competitive, and we're going to win. We strive for intensity, and all out all the time, and really about training. Some teams focus on different things, but ours is really training and developing the athlete mentally and physically. Just the different style. I think that the girls will really enjoy the change of not just being inside all the time, and they'll really enjoy competing with just one other person on their team and really being able to take charge. You know, we have a couple middles that actually play some sand and are really competitive, and I think this will really give them an outlet to kind of, you know, not only just play front row, but be able to kind of do all the skills. So I think it'll be a lot of fun, and our girls are pretty exciting, so I'm looking forward to that. Well, Florida and California, where they play the most. I mean, you know, I talk to California recruits a lot, and you know, they just have the opportunity to play so much more than obviously other regions in the country, and they can get out there every day and play, and you know, every weekend they're in tournaments just because it's available, and that's just a huge advantage for them. So.